I think we have come on a long way since then. I mean, yeah, there are still some things I need to change, but I remember when being told that when people first started, it was actually Roz who went into the adult training centre and talked to people about advocacy, but the staff weren't aware of it. The manager just asked her in and that was it. But then people at the day centre were starting to speak up, saying, I'm not doing that, I don't want to do that, you can't talk to me like that, you know, and X, Y and Z basically. So I think it did come up with a lot of opposition, that why are you there and all of this, and you're a bunch of troublemakers and all of that sort of narrow-mindedness, if you like, I think. But I do think it has changed a lot more since. And I mean, some of the treatment that I have seen, I've seen some brilliant treatment of people, of like what people want and they get. But on the other hand, I've seen some really, really bad treatment as well, because I can always remember somebody telling me this at one of the other day centres. Man's shoelaces were undone, and the staff member says, tie your shoelaces, you won't be able to go to the people first meeting if you don't tie your shoelaces up. But in reality, he couldn't tie his own shoelaces, he needed support to do that. So I felt like people first was used as a, you know, was used as punishment against people, like you don't do what you're told, then you don't go type thing. You know, a bit like how you treat a 5-year-old really, I think, you know, giving people sanctions. And I do feel as well, people's, how can I put it, people's feelings were never taken into account. Someone was really upset at the day centre one day, and the staff member said, what's the matter with you? And they said, oh, I miss my mum. And they said, your mum died 3 years ago, you'll have to get her, you know, you should be getting over it by now. And it's like, you know, I mean, obviously I lost my dad 3 years ago, and to be honest, you live with it, but it never ever goes away. But I just think they'll just assume, oh, people with learning disabilities won't understand what it is and why they're not coming back. But I think a lot of it, people don't want to have these conversations with people because the assumption is made that they won't understand it. But the way I see it, as long as it's in plain language and not all around the houses, then I think people can